Ladies, gentlemen, and all you divine intervention skeptics, buckle up, because today we're not just questioning God's existence, we're stripping away the one thing he's supposedly got in spades: free will. Yeah, you heard me. The Almighty, not so almighty when it comes to choosing his own playlist. Stick around, because by the end, you'll wonder if the big guy upstairs is just as trapped as the rest of us wage slaves. Let's start with the basics. If God is omniscient, he already knows every single thing that's ever going to happen. Past, present, future. It's all one big divine rerun he's already watched. The moment he'll speak, "Let there be light," known. The exact second he'll flood the world and regret it, logged. The final trumpet, the last judgment, his own it is finished, scheduled. Now, if he knows exactly what he's going to do, say, part a sea or smite a city, how is that a choice? It's not, should I burn Sodom? It's burn Sodom, because I saw myself do it. Like divine déjà vu. Even if foreknowledge doesn't cause the act, it still eliminates alternatives. God doesn't choose to destroy. He sees himself doing it, and that's the only future on the screen. The option to spare it is deleted before it existed. Freedom requires live possibilities, not just logical ones that collapse the moment he looks. If God truly knows everything, that means he also knows everything he will do. Every miracle, every act of wrath, every silent moment when he chooses not to help. It's all in the script already, written before time began. So when he acts, is he choosing, or just playing out his own prophecy? It's like watching yourself on security footage, doing what you already did. There's no surprise, no suspense. It's just certainty. It's like God playing a perfect game of chess. He knows every move, every counter, every outcome, all the way to checkmate. He still slides the pieces, but he's not choosing. The game ended the instant he saw the board. Oh, they'll say, God's outside time. Every act is one eternal now. Cute. But eternity isn't freedom. It's worse. A timeless being can't deliberate, can't regret, can't second guess. His will isn't a choice. It's a static pose. It's like a statue deciding to hold a lightning bolt. Impressive? Sure, free. Not even a little. But let's make it even more uncomfortable. God isn't just all-knowing. He's supposed to be perfect, perfectly good, perfectly wise, perfectly just, which sounds impressive. Until you realize perfection is the death of free will. Because if he's perfect, he can't make a mistake. He can't choose wrong. He can't even take a risk. Every decision has to be the right one, because to choose otherwise would make him less than perfect. So where's the freedom in that? It's like a singer who can only ever hit the same perfect note. Sure, it's flawless, but it's also predictable. Perfection isn't freedom. It's confinement disguised as divinity. It's like saying a flame is free to burn, but only upward. It's still bound by its own nature. So if God's omniscience means he knows every action he'll take, and his perfection means he must always choose the flawless one, then his will isn't free, it's fixed. Every act of creation, every judgment, every plan wasn't decided in the moment. It was preloaded into the universe before it even began. He's not improvising. He's rerunning the same eternal routine of being trapped inside the script of his own omniscience. People love to say God has a plan, but a plan isn't freedom. It's a schedule. It's a timeline with zero flexibility. The moment he became all-knowing, his future became a closed loop. Creation wasn't a decision. It was inevitability in action. Because once you know every possible outcome and which one is perfect, there's only one thing you can do: follow it. Maybe that's why prayers feel like voicemails to a full inbox. He already knows what you'll say and what he'll do. Nothing. Now let's bring us into the picture. The believers say we have free will, that God lets us choose. But if he already knows every choice we'll ever make, every prayer, every sin, every moment of doubt, then what's left to choose? Our free will isn't freedom. It's choreography. We're dancing on a stage built by a playwright who already knows every move, and the director doesn't allow improvisation. He knows the ending before the first line is spoken. And if God foresees every soul that will freely choose hell, yet still hits create, then human freedom is just a permission slip for a tragedy he scripted the ending to. Either way, his knowledge plus his action equals no surprises. The play's rigged before the curtain rises. So let's ask the uncomfortable question: If God knows everything he will do, and everything we will do, and cannot act outside perfection, then who's actually free here? Not him, not us. Just the script, the only thing not lying to itself about freedom. That's the sick joke. The only thing not in chains is the thing with no will at all. The universe becomes a divine theater, and every star, every breath, every act of faith is just the same scene repeating forever. Omniscience sounds powerful until you realize it's a prison, because a being that knows everything can never learn, can never change, can never be surprised. And a being that's perfect can never deviate, never experiment, never risk failure. That's not freedom, that's stasis. So the irony is brutal. The more perfect God becomes, the less free he is. The more he knows, the less he can choose. The more absolute his control, the tighter his own cage, the ultimate being, stuck in the ultimate loop. So next time someone says God has free will, ask them this: can he act against his own knowledge? Can he surprise himself? Can he change what he already knows he'll do? If the answer is no, then God doesn't have free will. He has inevitability. But if the answer is yes, then he's no longer all-knowing. Because the moment he does something he didn't foresee, he just proved he wasn't omniscient after all. Either way, the logic collapses. He's trapped between two impossible absolutes, a prisoner of his own perfection or a fraud of his own divinity. So here's the final heresy. The more omnipotent, omniscient, and perfect God is, the less he can move. He's not a king on a throne. He's a diamond. Flawless, eternal, unchangeable. Beautiful. Yes. Free, it can't even roll. Smash like if you're suddenly glad you're not God. Subscribe before the algorithm damns this video to shadow ban hell. And tell me your thoughts in the comments. Can an all-knowing being ever be surprised? Or is surprise the first sin of omniscience?